Hey YouTube, A.Maze here, back again with another video. Welcome to my channel and thank you for watching. So today's video is called Reasons Why Faith is Important. Okay, so all of us are on a journey of some sort. We may or may not be in dire straits right now. We might be trying something triumphant, pass the bar exam, drop a few pounds, whatever. We all are doing something in our life that involves effort, okay? But along with that is faith, okay? You got to have faith, all right? Our Creator is in charge of this whole universe. And we don't even know what's going on, okay? We don't even know what's happening in our neighbor's backyard, okay? Much less what's happening behind the scenes for us. In order to stay strong, we have to believe. And that can be hard, okay? If we want to do something that's difficult, we need reasons to hold on to. Okay, it drives us to keep moving. It'll drive our faith when we know why we should have it. Okay, so I compiled a list of 7 reasons why faith is important. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Number 1, we don't have all the answers. Okay, so again, there are things happening that we don't understand. Things that we don't see. All right, we can't fix all our problems. That's why we get nervous about, things along the way in our journey. We wouldn't get nervous if we had all the answers. So since you don't, you have to rely on your Creator. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, we need patience to live in the now. So anytime you've set an intention for something, you have to live in the now. Okay, enjoy what's in front of you. Make the most of it. I've had so many people, they talk about the past, they experience nostalgia and they long for the past. They long for the old days. And that's for a couple of reasons, a couple of main reasons. For one, it's because their life isn't the way they want it right now. And maybe back then was good. Another reason is because when they were in the past, they didn't make the most of it at that time. When that past was the present for them at that time, they didn't make the most of it. They spent their time hoping for the future, which is good, but they did it to the point to where they forgot that what was in front of them was a blessing too. At one point in time, your present used to be the future. So we can't forget that. Always have hopes for the future, plan for the future, have faith in the future, but live in the now. Okay? You need faith to live in the now. Why? Because when you have faith, then you don't have to keep thinking about, ooh, I can't wait till I get my boat. Ooh, I can't wait till I get that loan. Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait. Just wait. Okay? Quit talking about you can't do it and just do it. And when you have faith in Almighty God, it's much easier to wait. Having faith in God, part of it is being grateful for what's in front of you, okay? Take a little extra time with your kids. You might be a great parent, okay? But you can be an even better one. Do things you don't normally do with them, all right? When you sitting down eating dinner, sniff the food. Enjoy the aroma of it, okay? Take in the taste. Enjoy the taste, all right? Don't just eat the food and go. That's how you live in the now. You look around your house and you say, oh, I'm so grateful for this dresser. I'm so happy to have this bed. That's living in the now. It takes faith to do that, especially when you got something good planned. Okay? You cooking something up. You waiting for your business to take off. Enjoy the process of starting the business rather than pining over when it's going to become big. We know that's going to happen. And then when that day comes, guess what's going to happen? You're going to say, wow, time flies. And this was much easier than I thought it was. I didn't think it was going to be this easy to make this happen. And guess what? That time back then when you were supposed to have been enjoying it, you didn't because you was too busy living in the future. You're going to say, dang, but there was some good time, man. If only I'd have did this. If only I'd have did that. You want to avoid that, okay? Because regret is one of the worst emotions because you really can't do too much about regret. You can, but it's hard, okay? Regret sticks with you and it stings. So enjoy the now, okay? You need faith to do that. Okay. Let's move on. 3, God works through you. Okay. When if you've been awakened and God gives you a mission, he's expecting you to follow through. But you can't do it if you don't have faith. Okay? Number 4, you rise higher. Okay? You rise higher. Your faith will take you places you didn't even know you could go. If you just believe and just let go and relax. Okay? Pretend like, I don't know, maybe like, say for example, when you were a kid, and if your mama and daddy said, don't worry about it, I got you, we're going to take you to the state fair. And if your parents were always reliable, you never doubted that. You just went back, okay, and you went and sat on your bed, or you colored in your coloring book, and you didn't worry. And then when they took you to the fair, they bought you nachos, they gave you cotton candy, and they gave you elephant ears. And you thought you was just getting elephant ears. And that's kind of how God works. When you believe in him and you just trust and you just relax and you just live the life he's giving you right now and be thankful for it, he's going to do things for you that you didn't even know was coming. Okay? Faith will make you rise higher. And not just that, it's more to it than that. You know, you'll get things out here in this material world, but your insides, you'll feel so alive to the point to where you'll say, you know, you'll be so happy that when you finally do get your material possessions, it's not gonna shock you as much as you thought. Okay, you'll be thankful for them and happy, but you won't be as happy as you thought you'd be. You say, well, I'm so happy this day came, but I thought I was gonna be more excited than this. You was already excited because you allow faith to go into your heart and in your mind and your soul. Okay, and that's what I mean when I say you rise higher. You're gonna feel better than you ever thought it was possible when you just let go. Now, it take practice, it take time, but the more signs you keep seeing, the easier it should get. Okay. All right. If you've been experiencing synchronicities, then let that be a reminder to you. Say this is not a coincidence. If God is giving me all these messages, then why am I not following through? It's not for nothing. You know, that thing that I saw last week, them numbers, or I talked to my cousin and then we talked about Sarah and Sarah popped up like that. That was not a coincidence. So if things like that is happening to you in your life, and it's going to happen often enough to where God knows you'll get it, you follow it. All right? If you can trust people, you can trust God. All right, moving on. Number 5, there will be times when you feel alone. But you're not. That's why you need faith, okay? There will be times when you feel alone. You got angel guides. You got God. Okay? But you need faith in order to feel their love. Their love is there. Okay? Whether you believe it or not. But in order for you to feel it, you have to have faith in it. Okay? Number 6. You cannot get what you want without it. I mean, I'm just saying. You could try on your own if you want to. But that's why God gave you a purpose and a path and a an assignment. God said, no, I want you to do this. Okay, no, do that. Okay? When you've been awakened, okay, and God said, look, this is for you. You a guitarist. Pursue that. Okay? And when he told you what you were supposed to pursue and you took action on it, everything that happened thereafter will let you know what direction you should go in. You know? And you got to have faith in those messages in order to get where you want. Okay? You know what I mean. If you've been awakened, if you're a guitarist and you get a flyer, you walk up the street and it's a flyer, just happen to be on the ground and it says auditions on Tuesday. Okay, that's God. All right. Some people would like, so somebody just dropped a flyer. Okay, it's a flyer for a guitarist, and God just told you to tune up your guitar. That's God. Do what he says. You need faith in it. Because I know you want to make money. I know you want to entertain people. I'm just saying, this is just one example. Whatever it is that your calling is, God going to tell you how to pursue it. Okay, and in exchange for that, you're going to get what you want because you're doing his work for him. He wants you to do a service for people, and he's using you to do it. Okay, and your reward for that is all the material possessions and the peace that you will find. Okay, you'll have peace within because you chose to follow the messages. We all have free will. You know, we watch YouTube channels like this because we want peace. Okay, we want to find happiness. You'll find it when you have faith. So again, number 6, you cannot get what you want without it. And then last one, number 7, you cannot please God without it. Without faith, you can't please God. He knows you can't see him with your eyes, but he expects you to know he's there. Okay? He's going to tell you what he needs you to do. But how would you know what he needs you to do if you don't even believe in the messages he's sending you? It takes faith to believe in them. And that's about it. Okay? Reasons why faith is important. Okay? I'm going to get back to doing effort, but I had to say that because I know people struggle with faith. I mean, when I say struggle with faith, it's not that they don't believe in our Creator. And it's not that they don't believe. I was one of those people. I always believed in God. Ever since I was a little child, you know. And I prayed and I prayed. If you watch my video about how do you know if you've had a spiritual awakening, I did a part 1 and a 2 because the part 1, my camera was running out of time. You know, I'm going to get a new camera soon, guys. And some editing software, you know. So I had to do a part 2 to finish the story out. And I said that in those videos. I was talking about how I prayed and I prayed and I prayed, but I still worried. You know? And I had to ask myself, why am I praying if I still worry? You know, that's not having faith. If you pray, then just don't worry. That's faith. All right? Before I go, I want to read something from Hebrews 11:6. It says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him." All right? You hear that? He will reward you. So just do it. That's it. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.